Hello, everybody. This is Sarah Familar-Ragsdale with Elemental Life Coaching, and today I'd like to talk to you about mentoring. A little while ago, I was listening to the SoundsTrue.com podcast, Insights from the Edge, with Tammy Simon, and she was interviewing Tara Moore, who just released a book, Thinking Big. And I highly suggest both books and the podcast. I'll make sure that there are links below when I'm done with this. And they were discussing very briefly mentors, and I thought that I could talk to you a little bit about that as well. A few years ago, I was the leader of a spiritual community, and I was being asked to step up and be the leader of that community. And while I was co-creator of it, I was very much of the mindset that everybody was on equal ground and that we didn't need a leader. What I really was struggling with was the concept that I was being asked to be the leader with a particular title that I felt I hadn't earned yet. The spiritual tradition that I'd been trained in and that I had been following for several years required that you go through certain steps in order to be elevated to the title that these folks were asking me to take. And I felt that I was too young and that I definitely had not attained the level of training, and most particularly that I hadn't been bopped on the head by someone who was further along and older than me to be able to have that title. In spite of all my protest, my community did insist that I take that title. I did so reluctantly, and I wore that title with a great deal of discomfort for a while. As a matter of fact, it's taken me several years to get to the point where I feel comfortable with the idea of having that title. And here's the reason why. For a long time, I felt that a mentor was someone who was several rungs up the ladder ahead of you, someone who was a little further on their journey, someone who could reach down that ladder or reach back to you and give you wisdom to tell you how to get where they were, to go where they have been. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily want to go where they've been. What I've realized about myself is that I want to forge new roads and new ways of doing things. And that doesn't always involve going the way that they have gone. I certainly will learn from them and appreciate everything that I've learned. But one of the things that I think is important is to realize that we can be our own mentors. I've been meditating since I was 15 years old. I consider it to be a vital part of my spiritual journey, and certainly a tool in my toolbox that I like to share with all of my clients and all of the people that I've been working with on my spiritual journey through the years. Meditation isn't necessarily about sitting down on a pillow and oming through the morning or through the evening. It's about taking a few breaths, taking some time in your busy day to sit or lie down, or even if you just have a couple of seconds, half a minute at your desk, to close your eyes and to listen to yourself. Here's the thing. Something I've learned very recently is that you can be the most powerful mentor for yourself in your whole life. You have the insights within yourself. You have the answers within yourself for all of your questions. As I've trained to be a life coach, this is something central to the things that I've been learning. And it's something that I want to share with you and with my clients. I'd love to help you learn how to be your own mentor. So if you'd like to reach out to me, the information on how to do that will be on the screen. And I look forward to hearing how you are becoming your own mentor. Until we meet, namaste and have a wonderful day.